This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show.
What is up, YouTube? I'm your homeboy Josh, back at you with part 2 of the RAGE Trilogy by Itsua and Vapey Cool. Sold over at Simply for Vapor for only 45 bucks right now on special. Pretty sweet deal for a 3-in-1. In the first video we covered the sub tank, and in this video we're going to take a look at the RDA. Yes, fuse Claptons. I love them. And they work really well in this guy, I gotta say. They work really well. Come on in here. Let's take a look at this RDA. So here's the RDA that you get with the RAGE from Itsua and Vapey Cool. Now, it's fantastic, this deck. I love this deck for, you know, an RDA deck, you know, sub tank, basically add-on, this attachment, that it comes with it, A, and B, that it's this good, it's this big, there's so much space here. Sometimes the RBA and RDA decks, well, really just RBA decks, this is the first I've seen one that comes with just a full-on RDA deck. You know, sometimes they're really, really tiny, and you can't really do a whole lot with them. This one's fantastic. This is a full 4-post deck, okay? You've got your negative posts over here, you've got your positive block over here, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I mean, this build space is excellent. I mean, you can build all the way out to here pretty much. I mean, it's great. Here's your top cap. That thing looks awesome. This is a badass looking RDA, okay? And with this, it's got bottom airflow and, you know, side airflow here. It's really more like a top airflow because it comes in over the coil. When you open it, you open all 4 of them like that. Knurling up top, knurling at the bottom, and it comes with this drip tip, which I actually really don't like at all. It's Delrin insulated, this drip tip, but it still gets really, really hot if you ask me. And this, like, sort of, you know, this cap, the top of this drip tip, it's actually just really uncomfortable on the lips. I don't like it at all. But, you know, use your own drip tip on it and you're fine. I've been using one of these and I love this drip tip. I don't even remember who makes it. I got it at Vape Mania and I freaking love this thing. Back to this deck. This deck is awesome. That's a full-sized RDA deck. You can build pretty much almost anything here. I say almost anything because, well, the post holes. The post holes are, well, they're okay. They're just okay, these post holes. They're just okay. They're big enough for this 26 gauge fused with 36, but I can't parallel this with anything. You know, if I wanted to parallel it with another strand of 26, the post holes are too small. A strand of fused 24 wouldn't fit in here. It leaves just a little bit to be desired with the post holes. But, I mean, if you're not building like this, if you're not planning on building like this, at least not with this RDA, you really won't have a problem. I just, you know, was really hopeful that, you know, I'd be able to do a lot more with it because the deck is really nice. I think what I'm going to do is drill out those post holes because if you look, I want to say I could drill out about, you know, maybe a half, maybe a quarter of a millimeter on each side. Get it at least to 2.5 millimeters, I think. I think there's a lot of room that's not being utilized on those posts. You know, those post holes just kind of sit right in the middle of those posts, and it looks like if you drill them out, there would still be plenty of room. Phillips head screws, which I like a lot. It's got bottom airflow going on. I mean, all controlled with this. So, I mean, you can get a pretty airy hit off this, you know? Or you can restrict it with that. I mean, you can have a pretty decent flavor RDA with that. I really, really like it, to be honest. I also like that you can put this on anywhere you want. You know, this top cap, it says RAGE up there. It's got this knurling at the bottom and knurling at the top. It looks pretty badass. pretty badass. And you can put it down pretty much anywhere because the deck and the airflow operate pretty independently of this. These air holes are not really going to line up with your coils in any way. See, they're coming on top of the coils, so they're really just there to, I guess, cool your vape. You know, they work well. I like them. I do utilize them, open them up, close them off. But there's so much build space in here. There's a lot of build space in there, right? I mean, I've got fused Claptons in there around I want to say it's a 2mm bit, and I've still got plenty of room in there. Plenty of space. You know, it doesn't lack for space on this build deck. There's just a lot of room in here to build. It's roomy. It's really roomy. Anyway, let's get this guy wicked and juiced. We're gonna use some more of this triumphant juice. This is some Strawzilla's milk that they sent along with this thing. Vapey Cool sent this on over. I got a little confused on who was sending me stuff with this one. Was it Vapey Cool, or was it Itsua, or was it Simply for Vapor? I'm not really sure who to credit with this. They all kind of played a role, I guess. We're gonna use some more of this Kendo vape cotton. Really good stuff, I gotta say. I like to cut it for the RDA, just so it's like a little bit, just to the end of the frame, basically. Just to the end of the base, around there. And I put my scissors against the edge of the base and cut. All right. And then I'll kind of angle these up like this. And I'll put my top cap on, just like that. And then I'll go ahead and I'll sort of press these down over here on either side, just like this. And that's it. That's how I like to wick this guy. And that way, you know, I'm not, because the airflow's coming from the bottom. I don't know if I showed you that, guys, that really well. See, the airflow's coming in from over here, underneath the coil. Can you see that? Over there, and over here too. Yeah, down over here. That's where the airflow's coming from. And you don't want to obstruct those, you know? So I find that, you know, wicking it in that fashion, I'm not obstructing the air holes at all. Yeah, it works pretty well. And it really doesn't leak either, to be honest. I mean, because those air holes coming from the bottom, they're kind of raised up a bit. They're not flat on the deck or anything. There's plenty of room. You can basically just juice away in here. You don't have to worry too much because the air holes are kind of raised up. It's kind of tall with everything though, isn't it? I think it is. I think it's kind of tall. It's like three levels of knurling. Knurling. I mean, it's a tall RDA, you know. Here it is next to the aeronaut, and the aeronaut's kind of a tall RDA too. You know, as far as RDAs go, it's kind of tall. This thing's really tall. Anyway, I'll see you guys up there. All right, I got you guys backed up. As far as strawberry juices go, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's ohms out to about 0.25, 0.24. I'm vaping it at, yeah, about 0.25 ohm coil, vaping it at 75 watts. Pretty cloudy. It's pretty cloudy, you know. You can blow some decent clouds with this. And that's not even all the way open up top. That's about halfway open up top. Let's open it up all the way. At that level, you're pretty much breathing through the thing. But with fused Claptons, you still get some pretty damn good flavor, I gotta say. Pretty damn good flavor. Let's close it off. So it's closed off all the way up top. It's wide open down low. Sounds really different, doesn't it? Yeah. It's warmer. It's a lot warmer. You don't have this up here, you know, cooling down your vape. It's warmer. It's a lot more flavor that way. It's almost too much for me. It's really nice though. It's like hot on the back of my tongue. Like it's really hot. It's a really, really warm, really satisfying vape. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's almost too much. How about if we close off the top with those bottom ones? You know, the tight option at the bottom, the restrictive airflow at the bottom. It's gonna be a lot of flavor, I'm sure. It is. It's a lot of flavor. It's really restrictive. Really restrictive. It's very hot. Very, very hot vape. It's very hot. Very hot. A lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. It's flavor overload. I actually really like the RDA. I really do. I think the RDA has, you know, a lot of flavor. It has a lot of airflow options. You can blow clouds with it. You can have a good flavorful draw with it too. That bottom airflow works really well. It does not leak on me very much, if at all. I really haven't had any issues with it leaking. You can fit fuse Claptons in here. The deck space is ginormous. It's got a lot of build space. And once I drill out those post holes, I'm going to be using this a lot more. I don't like the post holes. Really don't like them at all. But once I drill them out, I'm going to be very happy. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for part 3 of the RAGE Tank Trilogy. Vape on.